Take a deep breath. You are safe here. This is a space of love, of calm, of acceptance. Wherever you are right now on your journey with money, know that you are not alone. So many people walk through life feeling overwhelmed, afraid, or uncertain about money. It may feel like there's never enough, or that it's hard to hold on to. These thoughts can weigh heavy on the heart. But right now, let's set down those burdens. Just for this moment, allow yourself to rest. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to fix everything right now. You are doing beautifully simply by being open to a new way of thinking. Money is not your enemy. Money is not a punishment or a test. Money is not something only other people get to have. It is here for you too. You are worthy of comfort. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of all the support you need, and that includes financial support. There is no shame in desiring a life where your needs are met with ease, where you feel free and abundant and unafraid. In fact, the desire itself is a beautiful sign. It shows you are ready to heal. It shows your spirit is speaking to you, asking for a life that feels good and whole, and that is something to celebrate. You see, the first step to creating unlimited money isn't about chasing more or working harder. It's about softening your heart. It's about opening your mind to the possibility that things can change for the better. The beliefs you hold shape your life like the soil shapes a garden. When we plant seeds of lack, we grow more struggle. But when we gently begin to plant seeds of trust, of possibility, of love, we grow something entirely new. So let's begin there, gently. Money responds to energy, and your energy begins with your thoughts. What thoughts have you carried about money? Were you told growing up that money is hard to get, that it doesn't grow on trees, that only certain people get to be wealthy? Those beliefs may have settled deep in your body. Maybe they became quiet thoughts that run through your mind without you even noticing. I can't afford that. I'll never have enough. People like me don't get rich. But those aren't truths. They are just old patterns, and patterns can be changed gently, lovingly, one thought at a time. Right now, I invite you to think a new thought. Just try it on like a soft sweater. You don't have to believe it fully yet. Just hold it close and see how it feels. The thought is this: I am open to receiving wealth in unexpected and joyful ways. Let it settle. Breathe it in. There is no pressure, just possibility. When you say these kinds of thoughts gently, consistently, your inner world begins to shift. And when your inner world shifts, your outer world follows. Now let us talk about what money really is. Money is not just paper bills or numbers in a bank. Money is energy, just like love, just like joy, just like peace. Money carries the energy we give it. When we treat it with fear, it hides from us. When we chase it with desperation, it runs faster. But when we welcome it with calm, when we treat it like a kind friend, it begins to come with ease. Think of money like water. When you try to grab water with tight fists, it slips through. But when you cup your hands gently, it stays. When you let it flow and trust that more is coming, you don't panic when it pours out. You know the source is always there. The universe is that source, and it never runs dry. You don't have to beg for what already belongs to you. You were born connected to abundance. That means money is already part of your spiritual inheritance. It's not about luck. It's about alignment. When your thoughts and your feelings line up with abundance, money shows up, not because you forced it, but because you invited it. Let's soften the stories we've told ourselves, the ones that say we're not good enough, not smart enough, not deserving. Those are not your stories anymore. They don't belong to the beautiful soul you are today. The soul who is learning to trust, the soul who is learning to allow, the soul who is choosing love over fear. Every thought you think is a message to the universe. When you think, I am safe with money, the universe hears you. When you think, money flows to me with ease, the universe responds. It's okay if your mind still whispers doubt. That's just an echo of the past. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then gently lead it in a new direction. You are the thinker of your thoughts, and you have the power to think again. That power is always in the present moment, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. If you want to feel more abundant, begin with your breath. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly. Exhale even slower. Feel the richness of that breath. It costs nothing, and yet it nourishes everything. That is what abundance feels like. You can carry that feeling into everything you do, into every thought about money, into every decision, into every moment of your beautiful life. And when those thoughts of fear or scarcity rise up, and they might, you can meet them with compassion. You can say, I hear you, but I choose to believe in something greater. I choose to believe in flow. I choose to believe that I am supported. This gentle shift is more powerful than any force because it comes from love. And love is the most magnetic energy in the world. Let's go even deeper now. Let's look at the patterns we've picked up around money, often without realizing it. These are the quiet beliefs that live underneath the surface. They may have come from family, from society, from old experiences. Sometimes they sound like, I have to work really hard to earn money. Or, if I have too much, something bad might happen. Or even, wanting more makes me greedy. These thoughts can hide so well that we begin to treat them like truth. But they are not truth. They are simply stories someone else wrote, and you have the power to write a new one. How do you begin to change these patterns? Not by fighting them. That only gives them more power. Instead, you acknowledge them with kindness and then gently choose something different. You might start by journaling. Sit down with a notebook and softly ask, what do I believe about money? Write whatever comes. No judgment, just truth. Then ask, where did these beliefs come from? Let the answers rise. Then ask yourself one more question. Do I want to keep this belief, or can I choose a better one? You are not bound to the past. You are free to create a new path, one where money feels safe, one where money feels joyful, one where you are not chasing, but receiving. You are the gardener of your thoughts, and it's time to plant seeds that support the life you truly desire. Here is a loving affirmation to carry with you. I release old beliefs about money with love and welcome new thoughts that serve me. Speak it in the mirror. Say it in the morning. Whisper it before sleep. Let it become the song your soul sings. Money responds to your energy. It listens. It watches. It feels. When your energy says, I trust, money moves closer. When your energy says, I am ready, opportunities appear. Not because you struggled, but because you aligned. This is the true path to wealth, one of ease, of trust, of love. Now, as you begin to welcome this truth, we move into a powerful step, visualization. Visualization is more than just seeing pictures in your mind. It is about feeling. It is about bringing the heart and the body into the picture. Because when you feel something, You make it real in your energy, and your energy is what shapes your world. Let us explore this gently. Begin by closing your eyes and imagining a moment where you feel completely free with money. You are not focused on the numbers. You are focused on the feeling. Perhaps you feel peace. Perhaps you feel joy. Perhaps you feel the lightness of knowing everything is taken care of. Let yourself stay in that feeling. Let it wrap around you like a warm blanket. That is the beginning of real manifestation. You don't need to know how the money will come. That is not your job. Your job is to feel aligned with it, to know you are safe to receive, to hold a picture in your heart of what abundance looks and feels like. That picture becomes a magnet, not a forceful one, but a gentle one that pulls with love, not desperation. Visualizing correctly means letting go of the pressure to be perfect. It means you don't have to visualize the same thing every day or do it for hours. A few quiet moments filled with love and trust are more powerful than hours of fearful thinking. It means letting go of outcomes and stepping into faith. You can visualize while walking, while breathing, while holding a cup of tea. Just gently invite the feeling of abundance into your body. Imagine yourself surrounded by comfort, by support, by generosity. Feel how it softens your shoulders, how it opens your heart. That's when you know it's working. This process is not something you master in a day. It is something you grow into, like sunlight nurturing a flower, day by day, thought by thought, feeling by feeling. And the beauty is, you never have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it lovingly. So let's speak this together. I lovingly create a picture of abundance in my mind, and I allow it to grow in my life. This is your new truth, and every time you return to it, you strengthen it. You make space for it to bloom. Now that you've gently begun to welcome the idea of abundance through feeling and visualization, let's take it even further. Let's talk about the pictures you allow to live in your mind each day, the quiet images that play over and over again. Some of these inner pictures might be filled with worry, unpaid bills, fearful what-ifs, or the memory of struggling. These images are not wrong, and there's no need to feel ashamed of them. They came from the past. They came from hurt, but they do not have to be your future. You are allowed to choose new pictures, and the most powerful ones are those that feel safe and loving. Creating safe inner images of wealth is like creating a sacred garden within your mind. You get to decide what grows there. You can plant images of ease, comfort, peace. You can imagine a life where every need is met, not through struggle or sacrifice, but through a natural flow of well-being. These pictures might look different for each soul. For some, it may be a warm, cozy home. For others, it might be the freedom to give, to travel, to create. There is no right or wrong. What matters is how the image makes you feel inside. So as you create these images, ask yourself, does this vision feel loving to me? If it brings tension or pressure, soften it. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are not trying to prove anything. You are simply inviting the energy of wealth into your life, the same way you'd open a window to let in fresh air. Let the image be gentle, nurturing, personal. This is your vision. Your soul knows exactly what to create. If the mind resists and says, "That's not realistic," simply thank it for showing up and then return to your heart. You are not here to repeat the old. You are here to create something new. Safe inner images become your inner home, and your outer world begins to reflect that home. When you imagine a life where you feel supported, the universe begins to send signs that support is on the way. There is a deep wisdom in choosing inner pictures that feel like kindness. Let yourself see the version of life where you are held, protected, and celebrated. Let yourself feel what it's like to open a bill and smile, knowing it's already paid. Let yourself imagine being generous with others, not from a place of lack, but from a place of overflow. The body responds to these pictures. The heart softens, the nervous system relaxes, and in that calm space, miracles grow. Let your daily visualizations be your sacred ritual, not a task, not a rule, but a gift you give yourself. Just a few moments each day where you step into the life that already belongs to you in spirit. Over time, those inner images gather power. They become your new story, and stories shape the world. Now let us bring this beautiful vision down into the body. Thoughts are powerful, but it's the harmony between your mind, emotions, and body that truly creates transformation. Many people try to manifest wealth only with their thoughts, but if the body is tense and the heart is full of fear, the energy remains blocked. So we begin gently. We begin by listening. What does your body feel when you think about money? Does your stomach tighten? Do your shoulders rise? Does your chest feel heavy? These are signals, not of failure, but of old patterns asking to be released. You don't have to fix these sensations. You simply become aware of them, and as you breathe into them with kindness, something magical happens. The body begins to trust you. It begins to let go. The energy that was trapped in fear begins to move again. You are not just thinking a new life. You are feeling it, living it, welcoming it with your whole being. Let's try a simple practice. Place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Close your eyes for a moment and say softly, "I am safe now. It is safe to receive." Let that message move through your body like a gentle wave. If any part of you resists, don't push. Just breathe. Every breath you take sends a message of safety to your system. This is how you create true alignment. This is how you open the door to effortless manifestation. When your thoughts say yes, your emotions say yes, and your body says yes, then the universe says yes too. And that is when things begin to change. That is when money flows to you in ways that feel natural and nourishing. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force it. You simply become a clear space where abundance feels welcome. Each day, take a few minutes to check in. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? What is my body telling me? This awareness is powerful. It helps you see where you can bring more love, where you can soften, where you can shift. And even the smallest shift, like relaxing your shoulders or smiling gently as you think of your future, creates ripples that change everything. You can also use affirmations to help guide this alignment. Speak them slowly with intention, not as commands, but as loving reminders. Try this one. My body, mind, and spirit are in harmony with abundance. Let it settle into you. Let it become part of your rhythm. Now that your thoughts and body are beginning to move together, let's create a simple, joyful practice to support your growth each day. You don't need complicated routines or hours of work. A daily visualization can be soft and easy, like watering a plant or brushing your hair. The goal is not to make something happen, but to allow it to happen. Manifestation begins with trust. You can begin your day by sitting quietly, even for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and bring to mind your safe image of abundance. See yourself in that peaceful space. Let it feel real. Let it feel loving Then speak a simple affirmation that fits the feeling. Maybe, money flows to me easily and often, or I trust life to bring me all I need. There is no perfect script, only the truth that feels good in your heart. Some people find it helpful to do this before bed. That way, the last energy of the day is one of hope and ease. You may even notice you sleep better, dream brighter, and wake up with new ideas. When you gently feed your mind with visions of peace and prosperity, your subconscious begins to help you in ways you can't even see. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to control the how. You simply nurture the feeling. And if you ever miss a day, be kind to yourself. This is not about perfection. This is about love. Even one moment of pure, peaceful visualization carries great power. You are not behind. You are always on your way. Let your daily practice be a moment of joy. Light a candle, hold a warm cup of tea, sit by the window and watch the sky. Let your abundance practice be woven into life, not separate from it. And let it be something you look forward to because it feels like coming home to yourself. With each day, your energy becomes more magnetic. You may begin to notice synchronicities, little signs, new opportunities, gentle shifts in how people respond to you. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. They are whispers from the universe saying, yes, you are aligned. Keep going. The path to wealth is not paved with stress. It is paved with peace. When you treat yourself with love, when you hold your vision with care, and when you invite abundance with trust, you create a life where money flows freely and lovingly, not as a burden, but as a friend, as a blessing, as a natural part of who you are. There is something so beautiful about the energy of gratitude. It's soft yet powerful, gentle yet transformative. When we begin to give thanks, not just for what we have, but for what we are calling in, we open a gateway in the heart. Gratitude shifts our focus from fear to faith. It allows us to see that even when something hasn't yet arrived in physical form, it already exists in energy. And when we appreciate it in advance, we become a magnet for its arrival. Many people wait until they see the money in their account to feel grateful. But gratitude doesn't have to wait. Gratitude goes first. It leads the way. It creates the frequency that calls in what we desire. When you say, "Thank you for the money that is on its way to me," you are aligning yourself with the reality where that money already exists. You are saying to the universe, "I trust you. I believe in your timing. I know I am supported." This practice is simple, and yet it is one of the most profound tools we have. Every morning, before the day begins to swirl around you, take a moment to give thanks for 3 things. They can be small: a warm shower, a quiet moment, a smile. And then add one more, something that has not yet arrived, but that you are already grateful for. Perhaps a financial breakthrough, perhaps an opportunity, perhaps a sense of peace around money. Whatever it is, speak it aloud. I am so thankful for the abundance that is flowing into my life now. As you practice gratitude, you begin to notice beauty in places you once overlooked. You start to feel rich, not just in money, but in joy, in presence, in connection. This richness becomes your new normal, and the universe responds by bringing more to be thankful for. Because that is how energy works. It reflects and multiplies what you give attention to. You might keep a gratitude journal beside your bed or simply whisper your thanks while you make your morning tea. There is no one right way. The key is to feel it. Even a soft, whispered thank you carries powerful energy when spoken from the heart. This is how gratitude becomes a force of attraction, not through force, not through effort, but through love. And as you anchor yourself in this energy day by day, you begin to glow. You begin to radiate peace. And that glow, that peace, invites wealth to come and stay. And still, sometimes the heart aches with waiting. Sometimes it feels like the doors are closed or the blessings are taking too long. In those moments, it's easy to slip back into worry or doubt. But I want to remind you, there is no delay, only divine timing. When something hasn't arrived yet, it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It simply means that something better is being prepared for you. Something deeper, something richer, something that matches the love you are cultivating within. When you release the need to control how and when abundance appears, you free yourself from struggle. Control is rooted in fear. Trust is rooted in love. When you trust, you don't have to keep checking the soil to see if the seed is growing. You water it. You nurture it. You believe. And one day the first green sprout breaks through and you smile, knowing it was always on its way. This kind of surrender is not weakness. It is deep spiritual strength. It is saying to the universe, I know you love me. I know you are guiding me. I let go of worry and I rest in faith. This resting is not giving up. It is leaning back into the arms of life. It is opening to receive. You might say, I trust the process of life. I trust the abundance that is mine by divine right. Say it softly. Say it often. Let it become your inner rhythm. And when doubt returns, as it sometimes does, meet it with love. Say, it's okay. I know something beautiful is on its way. You are not being tested. You are being prepared. Your energy is being refined. Your heart is becoming a home for miracles. So breathe and let the universe do its work. You are already enough. You are already worthy. And everything you seek is seeking you too. So here we are, dear one. We have walked through thoughts, feelings, images, and practices. We have planted seeds of wealth, not just in the mind, but in the heart and body. We have created a garden of peace where abundance can bloom with ease. And perhaps, most importantly, we have learned to treat ourselves with more love. This is the path of true prosperity. It begins within. It begins with the gentle knowing that you do not need to chase what is already yours. You only need to open, to receive, to trust, and to love yourself enough to believe that you are meant for joy. You are not here to live in fear. You are not here to struggle. You are here to thrive. You are here to shine. And money is just one of the many ways that life loves you. Let it come. Let it flow. Let it support you as you step into your highest self. From this moment forward, you can choose new thoughts. You can speak new words. You can create a new energy that welcomes wealth with grace. You are never alone in this. Life is with you. Life is for you, and everything is working out in your favor. So take one more breath. Let it be full. Let it be soft. And say, I allow abundance in. I am ready to receive. My life is filled with ease, joy, and prosperity. And so it is.